So, this is going to be my first declutter. So, what I am doing is kind of breaking it down. A lot of this is just Ziplocs. These are like the smaller Ziplocs. These are sandwich. This one's a quart size. These are plastic utensils. These are smaller snack size as well. Sorry. I need to get myself a tripod. I got a ring light, but I don't know if that would do it. I don't know. I look like a hot mess. I just put my hair up in a clip. I got, see? I got napkins up there. There's some more napkins down here. I don't even know what is in some of these. Here, we're going to set you so you're not bouncing all over the place. Can I set you up somehow? Yeah, my water bottle. There. Okay. Not even using this right now. Just put it over here. Okay. So, we got Dixie cups. There's one that has holes in them. I think that's the only one. Everything else looks like... everything else is intact, so I'm just going to throw that one away. If I remember right, my youngest son used it for something. I don't know. I forgot. It was many years ago. Like, before he moved over to his dad's house. When he was in grade school, and he's in high school now. I think. Don't quote me on it, but I think. This whole tote is just filled with this. I am going to give that away on the Buy Nothing group. That's not something I can sell. That's not something people are going to pay money for. If they're going to pay money for it, they would want this in a package. On the bottom, there's something in there. We have a random shot glass. I don't drink, so there's a reason why. And there is an old-fashioned ashtray. Number one, I don't smoke. I would not have a use for it as far as an ashtray. I may have gotten this from my grandparents' place in one of my helping out decluttering, and I thought, well, maybe it's something that I hand me down, sentimental. I didn't even know it was in here. It's been sitting down here who knows how long. One part of my brain is like, this is from your grandparents' house. Do I remember it being used? No. It's old. It might be worth something. It's probably not worth anything. But it's still old. It's still vintage in my eyes. And vintage for me is like it's worth something because it's old. See, this is where I get torn. Now, if I did not know where this came from, I'll be like, Well, I mean, it's a cute color, no. I mean, and it could be used for not necessarily an ashtray, but for something else. But what am I going to use this for? What am I, wait, what? What am I going to use this for? See, and this is what you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to spend more than a couple of minutes on an item, because you're sitting there contemplating, what is a girl to do? You know, sort of thing. I'm going to put it aside. I'm going to think about it. I don't think I'm going to keep it. I don't think so. I might just give it away to someone who might, in fact, make a use for it. I got all these snack bags, sandwich bags. That, if I'm not going to, like the snack bag here, I don't use this size. I have to be rational about this. I don't use that size. It's not up in my cupboard upstairs where I have my other Ziploc bags. I don't use it. I'm not gonna hold on to it. These are sandwich size. I would more likely use this size, but again, they've been down here and I already have some. Either I, one, combine it with the ones up there, or two, just put it in my pile of decluttering, just get it out of my house. I'll probably end up doing that because I'm just being lazy and don't want to combine it all. Portion pack snack. Looks like some came out of the box. Lord have mercy. I don't need the size. I use this to put, for my Scentsy business, I had Scentsy soap. Stuff that you put in the tub, you know. And there was like, you know, there's measurements on there. And so they stopped selling that stuff. I mean, like, you can get them once in a while in like a flash sale, but I don't have a use for it. Not really. Here's another pile of ones that just fell out of the container. A different size, a longer size. Could I use it? Yeah, possibility. But this is not the normal size that I would use. These are probably not freezer safe. It's probably going in the declutter pile. I'm just tossing empty box. A random, what size? What is this? Quart size? Not quart size. I don't know. Whatever size. This is all getting good. Bigger size. What am I going to use this bigger size for? I don't know. I mean, and now what are these? 10 by 20 quality or quantity of 100 bags. Uline poly bags. Not even open. I have no clue, y'all, where this shit came from. I don't know. I probably got them somewhere, somehow. What am I gonna put in there? I don't know. I hate to open it, you know, because it's like, what would I use these kind of bags for? And if I open it, you know, I have no use. And that's what I have to get through my brain right now, is that something like this, I don't really have a use for it. You know? Another rando bag. So, and then my last, looks like it's been through hell. Another bag. Spoons. They're all spoons. Now, I mean, I could put them upstairs into a little cup or whatever, and the kids can just randomly, instead of using regular silverware, they can use that. And then we got leftover from birthday party for the grandkid and streamer. It was dinosaur themed. You buy it once and it's like, you don't use it again, because it's like, what am I going to use this stuff for? Another birthday party? You don't want to use the same stuff for another birthday party, or even for the same kid. And then we got napkins. I like to use paper towels, not napkins. So I think now that the whole thing is pretty much bare, except for, you know, I just set these things back up here, it's pretty much empty. And now it's like, I got to make the decision. Do I keep or do I give away? Can I have use for some of it? Yeah. But then on the other hand, it's like, it's been sitting down here and I have not used it. Is it really practical? Is it really? You know what? This is what we're talking about. If you have to think about it, that is your brain basically saying, no, we don't need this. This stuff has been down here for a while. You don't need this stuff. Let somebody else use this stuff. They might have kids. They may be able to put in use of these Dixie cups. Maybe a classroom teacher. You know, maybe the classroom teacher would have use for these little things. I don't buy these on a normal basis to say, yes, this is going to be useful. So, it's going to feel so much better, and if you just say goodbye to these things. I can utilize this better if I get rid of the stuff that I do not use. Plain and simple. I clean it up. I can put it on the garage. And I can put other things that I can store instead of having it down here in the basement where it just sits in the corner and come back does. Shoot, I can even get rid of this if I really wanted to. I mean, it will just be cluttered up with other things. So, I mean, can I use this? Can I? It's not really my style. I mean, I would not want it in my bedroom. It's like, what would I use it for? This is more like kid type of material or dorm type of material sort of thing. right? I mean, you got shapes on the bottom here, like there's a triangle, there's a circle, square, you know, it's more kid-like. Maybe I can get rid of it as a whole. Hey, we got a little thing going on, a little shelf here going on. Any kids want this? You know, talking to, you know, the moms out there. Why not? Why not? Because I don't think I would want to put it in my decor. See, that's how I am working out, arguing with myself, is that this will have more use if I gave it away to someone who may have younger kids, that it may go with their own decor of what this kid has. You can put clothes on it, you can put toys on it, you can put whatever, you know. Teachers, you know, moms of kids, you know, sending them to school with, you know, can probably use the sandwich bags, you know, or the little snacky bags, you know. Then it'll get used up, you know. So took me about 16 and a half minutes to figure all that out. Damn, I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna be here for a while. And that's just one clump of stuff. So y'all, this is gonna be fun. Talk to y'all soon. Bye y'all.